Hi there, my name's Ricardo. I'm a customer growth specialist here at pay.com.au. Today, I'm going to be taking you through the system from the start, when you're ready to sign up, all the way through to the point of getting you ready to make payments and even complete redemptions. When you're ready to get things set up, you'll need to head to the main pay.com.au page and click the big red Get Started button up in the top right-hand corner or just in the middle of the screen. From here, we'll require you to go through and complete a few key pieces of information. You'll need to choose what role you hold within the business that you're signing up for, or whether you've been invited to sign up just to complete redemptions. Once that's been done, fill out a few other pieces of information that we'll need to know exactly what you're using the system for and what your knowledge of points will be. Finally, select exactly what you're looking to do with the system. Whether you're looking to pull out points for flights and travel, gift cards, etc., there's endless opportunities with pay.com.au. As soon as that's been done, you'll need to pop in an email address and a password. Pop in your desired combination and click Create Account. From here, we'll need you to verify the email, and then we'll need you to verify your phone number. So go through and complete those two after receiving the codes to your email and to your phone number. Once done, fill in your first and last name. Please make sure this is your legal name that's reflected on the form of ID that you'll use to go through and complete verification in a moment's time. Once you've entered those details and verified your email and phone number, it'll pop you through into the pay.com.au portal. From here, you'll need to go through and set up the ABN that you're looking to make payments on behalf of. Follow the prompts on screen to do so. Select the type of entity that your business is, and pop in an ABN so that we can find you and find your company details. Once you've popped in your ABN and you've found the relevant details that pertains to your company, click Save and Continue and confirm. Please make sure that this is correct, as you will not be able to change it without going through and setting up a whole new account. Next, you'll need to enter in some details about the industry that your company operates in, and also an estimate of the monthly revenue of your business. Fill in those details and hit Continue. And next, you'll be met with a screen where you're prompted to enter your principal place of business and also a link through to the website for your business if you do have one. Once that's done, click Save and Continue again. After that, our system will go through and do a search in the back end to find the directors or majority shareholders of the business that you're signing up for. If you do need to add anybody who's not listed here, then you can do so by clicking Add Another Individual. However, if you found yourself, like I have in here, then you can just click Save and Continue and confirm. Once that's done, we are then required to find out who you actually are. If you're one of the directors listed here, then click on your own name and click Save and Continue. If not, then please click I'm none of the above. What will happen is we will then require you to go through and enter in the details for one of the directors. They will then receive an email invite to go through and set up their own login to the system and complete verification for the account. For the purposes of this, I'm going to select myself, click Save and Continue and confirm. Once that's been done, we will generate a link to send through to you via SMS, which will require you to go through and complete verification. After you've received that link, you follow it, go through, follow the prompts. You've either taken a photo of the front and the back of your ID or your passport or Medicare card, and it'll pop you back on this screen. And finally, you'll need to go through and click Submit on your verification. It shouldn't take our team more than sort of 24 hours to have a look at that verification. And if there's any further documentation required in order for your account to be up and running, then we will touch base with you via email or over the phone. So please make sure that you're aware of that. After your account's been verified, you'll be popped back in the system, which will give you full access to get everything set up. From here, your first point of order would be to have a quick look around. Firstly, we've got the dashboard. The dashboard contains a bunch of key pieces of information for you to have a look at, including your favorite payees, recent transactions that have been made, points activity, account activity, and a bunch of useful guides about the best way to use your points and a few different things that you can do with the system. After you've had a bit of a look around, it's worthwhile going through and linking a payment method into the system. That would happen just from the wallet on the left-hand side. After you click into the wallet, you can go through and up in the top right hand corner, link either a bank account, credit card, or both. Today, we're going to link a credit card into the system. So we'll click Add New and then click Card. We'll pop in the name on that card. We'll pop in the card details. We'll pop in the expiry. We'll pop in the billing address. And once you click Add Card, you'll be required to complete two-factor authentication as per your banking provider or card would usually make you do. Once you've finished that two-factor authentication, you'll be popped back onto the wallet screen. Here, you'll still need to go through and complete some verification on that credit card. Hit the Verify button next to the credit card, and there'll be a prompt that pops up telling you that we'll send 2 microtransactions through to that credit card. Hit Confirm. From there, wait 2 or 3 minutes to see those transactions pop up in your listing. If you can't see them in your transaction listing for whatever reason, it will be worthwhile getting in touch with us to see that things have been completed correctly. Otherwise, you can get in touch with your card issuer to see if they have visibility over those transactions. Once you've found them, come back to the wallet and click Verify once more and enter those 2 small amounts that have been charged to the credit card. Click Confirm. Our system will match those up and your card will then be added and usable in the wallet. Once you've linked a payment method into the system, you'll want to add a payee. This can be done from the Payees tab on the left-hand side. Jump into Payees and you'll be able to see all the people that have potentially already been added into the system, as we do preload the ATO in there for you. Or if you're looking to go through and add someone new, click Add Payee up in the top right-hand corner. From here, you can choose whether they're going to be a supplier, which is anybody who holds an ABN, or a payroll staff member who you're looking to pay wages to. Enter in a name, which is going to be for your own purposes. Enter in their ABN as well. Once you've entered in their ABN, enter in their industry type, and then choose whether you're going to want to enter their BSB and account number details or BPay details. For the purposes of this, we're going to enter in their banking details. I've got mine preloaded in here. We're going to come through and click Save. After you've added your payee and your payment method as we did before, you'll be ready to actually go through and process a payment. In order to do so, you can either find the payee that you've just added and hit Pay next to their name, or alternatively, click Make a Payment on the left-hand side. From here, as you can see, you'll be able to choose whether you want to make a supplier payment or a payroll payment. For the purposes of today, we're going to select supplier payment. We're going to enter payment details manually. We're going to go through and find that payee that we added into the system. We'll put in the amount that we want to make a payment for. We'll pop in a description, which is what's going to show up on your payment history. And we'll pop in a reference number, which is what is going to show up both on the remittance advice that gets sent to the payee, but also on their bank statement as well. Come through, choose when you would like the payment to be debited. Click Continue. Choose your preferred payment method. We'll choose that Visa card that we added in before. And then you'll be met with a screen which prompts you to select the level of rewards you want to earn on each transaction. If you're using a credit card, you'll always have 3 options. You'll have the choice just to pay the processing fees associated with your card type, and therefore only earn the points from your credit card, or you can choose to add pay rewards on top as well to get another big hit of points. Today, I'm looking to maximize the rewards I'm earning, so I'm going to choose the top option, which will mean that I get both the points from my credit card plus 2 pay reward points per dollar as well. Click Continue. One final screen to make sure all the payment details are correct on there, so please make sure to have a quick look at this before approving. Scroll down the very bottom, tick off the T's and C's, and click Confirm. After that payment's been authorized, it will then show up in your payments list. In here, you'll be able to see a snippet of payments that are currently processing or ones that are requiring authorization to still be completed. From your Transactions tab, you'll then be able to go through and generate a few interesting things. The first would be a tax invoice for the processing fees that we charge on transactions, as you saw in the previous screen. Or alternatively, you can even go through and export a full transaction history report as a CSV. This has all payments contained on it, broken down by fees, points, etc., so that things are nice and easy from an accounting perspective. Here, you're able to go through and search specific payees. You're able to sort by date, by payment type, who it was created by, who it was authorized by, etc. So you get a full breakdown and full visibility over what's going on the account. As you might have seen, there are a few other ways that you can make payments on pay.com.au. What we would definitely recommend if you're a Xero user is our direct import from Xero function. This pulls through any bills that you've got marked awaiting payment in Xero, as long as you've got the BSB, account number, bank account name, and ABN on those contacts in Xero. From here, you won't need to enter any details on our system. You'll click that import from Xero button. It'll pull the bill through with the relevant payee details. Select what you want to pay, come through and click continue. From there, choose your payment method, choose your level of rewards, and finally, and most importantly, choose where you'd like this payment to reconcile to back in Xero. The beauty of using this direct integration with Xero is that it does have automatic reconciliation set up with it. So after I click confirm, I'd be able to see in Xero that this bill's been marked as paid and also awaiting me to go through and click OK on the single touch reconciliation on that relevant bank feed in Xero. Alternatively, you can also import from ABA files. This would be heavily recommended for anybody who's using any other accounting software other than Xero, be it MyOb, QuickBooks, or anything similar. ABA files would certainly be easiest. Here, there's no changes that you need to make to the ABA file, which you may be traditionally uploading into your normal internet banking at the moment. Simply drag and drop that ABA file into the system. As you can see, it will then pre-fill required information such as the name on the account, the BSB, the account number, the reference, the amount, etc. The only things you would have to do the first time you do make a payment to a new payee on the system, you'd need to go through and enter in their ABN by double-clicking the payee name field. After you process a payment to them, it would then save them as a payee in the system so it preloads in future. Again, this only needs to be done the first time you make a payment to a new payee. After you've filled in that information and you've selected your payment date, tick off the payments from the ABA file, click continue, and then it's the exact same flow that we went through previously when we made payments manually. Choose your card type or your bank account, choose the rewards you want to earn on that payment, one final screen just to make sure all the details are correct, tick it off, and confirm. Next, we'll check out the settings quickly. If you're a bookkeeper, accountant, or an employee of a business which is registered on pay.com.au or wants to get set up on pay.com.au, then you'll be able to be added into the system as well. This will help out not only from an accounting standpoint to be able to see payments that have been made, but to be able to give people access to approve payments on the system as well, or to be able to load them in awaiting authorization. There's a number of different roles that you can assign to people, so please make sure that you check out each relevant role and what they give permissions to for each person. Once that's been done, you can go through and click Add User, pop in an email, and that person would then receive an invite to go through and set up their own login to the system and complete some verification. Alternatively, or additionally, you can go through and set up custom authorization as well. A bit like how most business banking institutions work, these can be specific to a payment amount, they can have multiple authorizers, you can go through and customize it exactly how you want. So if you have any questions at all around this part of the process, please feel free to get in touch with us. As you might have heard me mention earlier when we ran through how to make a payment using Xero, in order to link Xero, you'll either see a prompt pop up on your dashboard, or you can head into settings and under integrations, go through and click connect. This will prompt you to log into your Xero account. Again, the only thing we have access to is your bills marked awaiting payment and also to read the relevant contacts and their details on those bills. Once you've made a few payments on the system, then it becomes fun because you start to see the rewards tick up in the account. You're able to get to your rewards by clicking the rewards button on the top right hand corner of the system, which will then take you through to your rewards store. In here, you'll get a snippet of a few different things that you can do with your points, which, to be completely transparent with you, is a lot. You'll be able to go through and see all of the airline partners that we've got currently linked into the system, as well as the hotel partners, and also the relevant transfer rates that we have out to each airline. Consistently, we also run transfer bonuses. As you can see at the moment, there's a 40% transfer bonus running through to Qatar Avios, or 30% or 20% depending on how many points you transfer across. There's no need to feel like you have to go through and transfer rewards as soon as they accrue. In fact, we'd recommend to leave them sitting in the system just to give you the best chance to find the flights you're after, as once you transfer points through an airline partner, they cannot be transferred back to pay.com.au. Alternatively, you can even go through and transfer them out to other members. This can be useful in instances where there's multiple directors or shareholders or people that are going to be utilising the points that are accrued on pay.com.au. In here, you pop in the amount of points you want to transfer, their email address that's registered on the system, and click transfer. These points will then pop up in their account instantly, and they can use them on whatever they'd like. Even if they wanted to use them on gift cards, then you'll be able to go through and redeem for any of the gift cards that you can see sitting on the system, or preloaded debit cards that are available as well, which gets sent straight through to your phone. Alternatively, if you're not after gift cards, hotels, or airlines, don't worry, because there's everything else you can do with the points. It's whatever you want. You'll be able to go through and upload invoices for things that you want paid using the system. You'll be able to make donations with your points if you're feeling particularly generous. You can see our extensive wine catalogue and come through and request specific crates of wine, or anything else you're after, you'll be able to come through and request our team to try and source for you. Alternatively, you can even go through and request tickets to sporting events. We've had people redeem for AFL Grand Final tickets, NRL Grand Final tickets, Monaco F1 tickets, and a bunch of different things. You can do whatever you want to do with the points. And if you've got no idea, then come through and ask. Even if you don't know how to go through and book your travel, then we can help you out with that as well. And click in to the Travel Hub. From here, you'll be able to see that you can go through and find a bunch of useful guides. You can come through and request our paid travel team to go through and do a flight search for you. This, in here, you'll pop in specific dates you want to fly to, where you want to fly to, specific cabin classes. We'll be able to go off and find flights for you using a combination both of the points you've got sitting in pay.com.au, but also in any external credit card rewards programs or existing frequent flyer programs. Alternatively, you can even essentially turn your pay reward points into cash and pay for cash fares using your points as well. As a last resort, this can be super useful to still pull value out of the system for your flights as well. If you don't understand any of this, don't worry. As I said, come through and have a chat with us. We're more than happy to run you through the best usage of your points. If you need help with more specific things, then please check out our help.pay.com.au page, as that contains hundreds of support articles that'll be able to give you a hand to answer most questions that you may have around the system and how it works. If not, please get in touch with us on our main pay.com.au number or just from the pay.com.au website. However, if you're watching this and you haven't got an account set up yet, what are you waiting for? Head to the main pay.com.au page, click Get Started, or come through and have a chat with us and we can give you a hand to do so. We're always here to help and we're always here to reward.